This video will show you how you can manually enter maintenance into the system. To do so, you would go to Dispatch, and up on the top menu you'll see Equipment, and this is assuming that you've already gone through the video in General Setup on setting up the maintenance codes, because you will want to make sure you have the correct codes ready in order to do this. So it is separated from tractor and trailer. I'm just going to show you how to enter maintenance. I'm going to use a tractor, but a trailer would be the same way. So what we would do would go to maintenance log. This would show me a list of any maintenance that I have entered in so far. I'm going to come down and hit add new maintenance, and I'll start by choosing the tractor ID. Here's where that code comes into play. So if I double click here, I'm going to get a list of the codes, and I'll choose the one that I want to utilize and hit select. And now I have a choice between unplanned maintenance, which is pretty self-explanatory. It means that it wasn't scheduled, something broke and it had to be fixed. So that you would click on unplanned maintenance. Over here for status you would have not yet started, or you could also enter in the start date and the finish date. Pretty much those are optional for you. And what you would do if there was an invoice number, you could enter that in from the shop. And put in a total cost. If you want to keep track of labor hours and a rate, you can. Most times people just put in the total cost there. And you would hit accept. Oops, and put in my finish date. And it enters it into the list here. Next I'll show you how to do planned maintenance. So if I go back to add new maintenance, and I'm going to choose planned. So I can either choose a date that I have this scheduled for in the future, or I can put in a particular odometer mileage setting. So when it gets close to that particular odometer reading, it would go ahead and come up and warn you that you have maintenance coming. We'll go ahead and set one up for tomorrow. If it's something that will be recurring, for example, oil change, tire, that kind of thing, you can use the option that says recurring maintenance, and you can choose days or miles. So if you want it to recur every 15 days, you would put 15 in the days. If you want it to recur every 4,000 miles, you could come over here and put in your 4,000 miles. We'll just leave that off for right now. I'm just going to set up a maintenance for tomorrow. I'm going to leave it at not yet started. And I'm going to hit I'm going to put my tractor ID and my code. And I'm going to hit accept. So what that's going to do, since that is planned for tomorrow, in order to alert me that there is maintenance scheduled for that tractor, I will show you what that looks like. Let me go to exit, and I'm going to go to my tractor list, and you'll notice tractor 100, which is the tractor that I used, now has a little wrench icon next to it. That means that there is maintenance coming up for that particular tractor. And if I hit update, there is a button here that says tractor maintenance log. So if I want to jump over to maintenance from my tractor list, I could just hit tractor maintenance log, and it's going to take me to that particular tractor so I can see all the maintenance. So you would enter your maintenance in using the system up here. Once you are done, you can run a report. Sometimes people will run this at the end of the week, end of the month, to kind of get the expenses for the trucks. And it would have all of your maintenance listed in here for whatever date range you are doing. Most people choose separate page for each piece of equipment, because what that will do is give you a separate nice report for each tractor number. Or if you're doing trailers, it would be the trailer numbers, and you would just hit match and print report, and it would show you all of the maintenance that you've entered in for that tractor or trailer. And that's all there is to utilizing the maintenance portion of dispatch.